Welcome to Skinny TV on YouTube once again. Let's test the latest updates coming in from the camp of Black Stars team, Black Stars players, and some few other quick updates we need to know in this one. Black Stars head coach Otto, he's scouting, and this weekend he scouted one new center back. We will talk a little bit about it in this particular update because in some 16 days, Black Stars, we are playing our next World Cup qualifying game, and it is going to be a tough one. After that, in 20 days' time, we will also be back in Ghana and play against Mali. We will talk about the possible squad to expect. Already, we've checked out the goalkeepers as well as the right and left backs. In this update, we are going to talk about 5 best center backs to expect in the next Black Stars collab. What is your thoughts? Kindly let me know it in the comment box together with about 3 or 4 on standby as well. But Otto, he has scouted a new boy, and we'll also check him out in this particular update. We will continue to talk about Mohamed Kudus because over the weekend, he really trended after providing 2 solid assists, as well as his side also winning in their first EPL game. Kudus, he has appeared in the team of the week for Who Scored, and we'll check it out in this one together with a lot of the players who are balling. An update from Issahaku as well because one club, they really want to sign him, but one other club has also backed out because of the price that Leicester City, they want to take for Addo Issahaku. Well, we'll talk about all these ones and more. If you have joined me, take your time, like the video as always. After that, if you are new, please subscribe, put us on post notification because we have a lot of amazing updates coming your way. After watching the video, please share the link so that others will also come here and enjoy some more latest. And also, leave a comment in the comment box for shout out in the subsequent update. I also give shout out in this one, so stick and stay for that. Let me also remind you that if you want to make a video, commercial video, or a film, or anything, movie, or whatever, and you need good gadgets, good equipment to shoot your videos, cameras that you need, lenses, short or long, we have it for you. If you want great equipment, lighting, anything that you need to shoot your quality video, just reach out to 1650 Grand Ave Production. We have the numbers here on your screens. Pick them and call us today. You can also locate us at Aniloko Street, house number 17, La Paz Racecourse in Accra, and everything is going to be sorted out for you. We have the best equipment to rent it out for you at an affordable price. Quickly, let me begin from some of the quick updates or where we actually ended over the weekend because we have some Black Stars players who did so well. Joseph Pinto, he scored against Lionel Messi's Inter Miami and it was a super goal. I wish you can just go and check out the goal that Joseph Pinto scored. He picked out the ball, dribbled, made sure he would dazzle on the left flank and scored beautifully for his side. Unfortunately, they lost 3-1 to Inter Miami in the MLS 2024-2025 season. But hey, things are going on well for them, and Jose Pinto personally is in some good form. So far, for the past 5 matches, the player has scored 4 goals and also provided 1 assist. So 5-goal contribution for Joseph Pinto tells you that the player is doing so well for his side. So that is also a quick one. Ibrahim Osman, this player moved on loan from Brighton and Hove Albion to join AJ Auxerre, and over the weekend he played his first game in the French Ligue 1. They were at home, they won by 1-0 against, talking about Lorraine, and the player provided the only goals assist. He provided the assist in that particular game for them, so he was good. We also have Gideon Mensah who played, as well as Elisha Usu. So for the AJ Auxerre team, it's like more like Ghana Black Stars in French League 1. So that is that also for Ibrahim Osman's assist. Then we also talk a little bit about Ibrahim Sadiq. This boy plays for, that is talking about AZ Alkmaar in the Dutch Eredivisie. Over the weekend, he also scored a goal for his side. Tells you that he's now back and he's doing so well for his club side. That is it also on Ibrahim Sadiq. Let me talk about one striker that many people are not really talking about him because it does happen to a lot of Ghanaian players who move especially from Ghana Premier League to some other African countries, or they move not to the top European leagues. That's talking about Jonathan Sowa. The player scored his 2nd goal for Simba SC after joining them in 2 matches. He was in action. He played 45 minutes over the weekend and scored for Simba SC. So he's still a good striker. He's doing well. And he can also play for the Black Stars again. So that is that on Jonathan Sowa. Then let me also talk a little bit about this player, Mauli Mensah. Later, we'll come and have broader conversation about him. But if you have been with me for about 2 years to 3 years now, you might recall I spoke about this boy the time he was moving to Real Betis. Before he even moved to Real Betis, Barcelona showed interest in him, but eventually he joined Real Betis. And this season, he's been added to their team for 2025-2026 La Liga. So Mauli Mensah, he's a Ghanaian, and now he's doing exploits. Over the weekend, he was part of their team to play. Yesterday that they played their game, they played 1-1. So we will continue to follow Mauli Mensah and bring you guys more updates on this very channel. So these and many more other Ghanaian players who also did well over the weekend, and that's in there. Kudus, after his super performance for Tottenham Hotspur, he actually appeared in the team of the week for Who Scored. The games ended yesterday, basically. So today, Who Scored? They've brought out their team of the week. Goalkeeper is David Raya. Then we also have defenders of Ola Aina of Nottingham Forest, Ballard is also there from Sunderland. We have Virgil van Dijk, Liverpool. Goodmanson plays for Leeds United. Then Kudus from Spurs. Pape Matar, Spurs. Gonzalez from Man City. Cody Gakpo, Liverpool. Richarlison of Spurs, and Chris Wood of Nottingham Forest. So this is the team of the week for Who Scored. Depending on their statistics and their ratings and all, this is what they came out for the EPL team of the week for week 1. A little bit on Issahaku. Is he going to move from Leicester City to join any other club? Because right now, Everton, they showed interest. Everton came first that they wanted the player. But Leicester City said it is 45 million euros or nothing. We are not taking anything less for our star boy, our main or superstar in the team. So they want 45 million for the player. And Everton heard it and they said, no, we can't pay for that amount. So Everton, they've walked out of the move as of now. But Sunderland, they've made approach. For them, they sent official bid. But hey, immediately the bid went in. They actually rejected the bid. I'm talking about Leicester City. They said, no, the amount is too small. We don't want this. If you want Issahaku, it is 45 million euros. Come and take the player from Leicester City. Well, will he move on? Clubs have shown interest, but no one is yet to actually meet the huge amounts placed on the player. That is 45 million euros. That's actually lets me connect to Michael Essien. 2005, he moved from Lyon to join Chelsea for a fee of 24.4 million euros. So just imagine, 2005, Essien moved for 24.4 Lyon to Chelsea. So today people are like, so Essien, this is just exactly about 10 years that move happened. Imagine Essien was moving today in this market transfer fees. How much do you think Essien would have moved from Lyon to join Chelsea? Because at that time it was 24.4 million. This time, personally, I think it will actually cost about 120 to 130 million for Essien to move from Lyon to join Chelsea, because if you look at other midfielders who are moving for 100 million plus as of now, they cannot even lace the boot of Michael Essien. Essien moved from 205 and he became a legend. Super player, one of the best midfielders in the game. So that is that. And I have to just chip in. Now, let me talk about Black Stars call-up. Yes, let me talk about the call-up. But before then, Coach Otto has met this player, whom I'm going to speak a little bit about in this particular update. Over the weekend, it was OGC Nice. They were at home and they lost 1-0, and it was a bad one for them against Toulouse. Now we have one center back in the game. His name is Kwadwo Pepra Opon. I spoke about him over the weekend that he made his League One debut. He moved from Nokoping to join League One side, and the player has been solid for them in their Champions League playoff as well as the ongoing League One this particular season. So Otto was there to watch him, not only the player, as well as Salis Abdul Samed, who also moved to join OGC Nice over this particular transfer week. So, yes, or transfer window. So Otto was there. After the game, he met the player, Kwadwo Pepra Opon, a left center back kind of, and he actually has some chat with him. And I think it is a good one because this boy has been performing well for Nokoping before he moved on. So joining the League One, I think right now Addo will speak with him. And if possible, we will see him in the next call-up or the call-ups to come. Even if not this one for the World Cup qualifiers, the next ones to come, we should expect a new left center back. That is where I think Black Stars we also lack a little bit. But for him coming in, as well as Jerome and the others, I think we are going to get good competition in the Black Stars centre-back roles. So that is that for Kwadwo Pepra upon a very good player that Otto met over the weekend. I know Otto will definitely meet Salis Abdul Samed, who is not a new face in the Black Stars team after meeting Kwadwo Pepra upon. Now, let's talk about the centre-backs. But before then, I've spoken about my goalkeepers. 1, Benjamin Asare, 2, Joseph Tetanan, and 3, Lawrence Atisgi. Atisgi came over the weekend to keep for his side. They won in the Schwarzer Cup 13-0, one of the lower tier sides. They defeated them. So Atisgi was imposed. So as I said the last time, he had a knock, but now he has returned. Then standbys, I spoke about Danlad Ibrahim, Frederick Asari, Emmanuel Kobe, as well as other goalkeepers across the globe. There are many. Then I also went in for right backs of Kingsley Schindler and Kalibirinchi. Then Gideon Mensah, Ebenezer Annan as my left backs. Standbys, I spoke about Tariq Lamptey because of his injury situation, Kamaradin Mbamudu, Alidu Seidu, injury situation, Patrick Essien, and some other players to expect in the coming days. Now, let's talk about centre backs. First of all, the player I'll speak about is Alexander Kwabena Jiku, a player for Fenerbahce. He is still part of Fenerbahce team, but we've heard a lot of transfer news surrounding him, that he's going to Russia, he's going to France, a whole lot. But as of now, he's still with Fenerbahce. So they're just that he's not getting much minutes under coach Jose Mourinho as of now. But Jiku still remains an important player for the Black Stars. We need him fit. We need him play competitively so that we can get the best out of him. That is my only concern, because for the rest of the World Cup qualifiers, we have to win and also make sure that we go to the World Cup in 2026 and perform. And if we need those tough performances, we need them now so that we can build up on something ahead of 2026 World Cup. But I believe Jiku will be in the Black Stars call-up, the next one. Now, Razak Simpson is the second player I'll speak about. Yes, he played for Nations FC in Ghana, and he's also been part of the team in I'll say about 6 months now. He's doing so well in and out, and the last time Unity Cup we saw him, he played very well, even though he's still working on some few things. But I believe Razak Simpson will still get the nod to be part of the right centre backs in the Black Stars team, considering some injuries as well, because Abdul Mumin is still not really fit, as well as some other few players who might not be present. So Razak Simpson, I think he's still going to be part of the next Black Stars call-up for the right centre-backs. Now, with the left centre-backs, I will speak about Jerome Opoku, who plays for Istanbul Başakşehir in Turkey. Very, very solid player. He returned over the weekend and played in their Turkish league, and he was solid against Kayserispor. So Jerome Opoku is one of the players to watch out for, because in the last 2 World Cup qualifiers game, we saw him super performance, starting against Madagascar away, and he gave us absolutely super performance. So Jerome, I'm expecting him to be in the next call-up as well. Mohamed Salisu, for now, he's not playing actively, so I'll put a little bit of asterisk because he has some few issues. I also understand that he might be moving on from Monaco to join other club, because especially with the arrival of Eric Dyer in that team, Monaco, these players' minutes has been taken away, and it's going to be hard for him to get minutes. So yes, that is it for Mohamed Salisu. We'll continue to follow him and bring you guys more updates. But if the player is fit at that time, possibly he will get a call up to join the Black Stars team. That is it for Mohamed Salisu. Then fifth one I'll talk about here is Kwadwo Pepra Opon, the player I just spoke about that Otto met him over the weekend in France. So he's doing well now in the top flights, and what shows that he cannot get call up. Well, we have to wait and see how things will go with the new boy, Kwadwo Pepra Opon. Now, let me go to the standbys here quickly. We have Jonas Ajete, solid player for FC Basel. In fact, even if he made the final cut, I would not be surprised, because he's been so consistent with his club side in Swiss Super League. So this player has already made his debut for the Black Stars, and he has been in some few collabs. So he's also not a new player. Stefan Ambrosius, as of now, we have asterisk because he's not playing competitively for St. Gallen in Switzerland due to his injury setback. So he is also on the standby. Terry Yegbe is playing day in, day out for IF Elfsborg. He is one of the most consistent players for them, and his performances has also been showing. So Terry Yegbe, if you also be in a call-up, I will not be that much surprised. But for now, I'll put him on standby. Patrick Pfeiffer, one of the players that many are expecting him to be in a call-up. I'll say Patrick Pfeiffer, very, very good. Right now, he plays for Darmstadt 98. And even last 2 days, he was in action for them as they went away to win in the DFB Pokal. So Patrick Pfeiffer, he said it that he's waiting for his first call-up in a Black Stars team. Very tall centre-back, and he's very, very solid. Whether on the right, on the left, in the middle, he will give you the support. Also in attack, he gets in some goals. So that is it also for Patrick Pfeiffer. So these are the latest that we have concerning the Black Stars possible centre-backs to expect in the next call-up. We've spoken about goalkeepers, right, left backs, and now centre-backs. In our next update on the call-up, we will possibly speak about the midfielders, wingers, as well as forwards. So stay with me for all the latest updates on this very channel. Goats are making noise, and sorry for that. We are not in the usual studio, so some noise will be coming back from here. Let me give shout out before I take leave of you. Shout out going out to Eric Asante. Thank you, Eric Asante. I've seen you. Mabel Anand, you're also here. Thank you, Mabel. I have Emmanuel Kumi. Thank you, Emmanuel. Caleb Adomi. Thank you, Caleb. I have Esunga Isa. Thank you, Esunga. 247 Jalo is here. John AJ, I've seen your comments. Felix Ahin, thank you. Apekua Bendego, I've seen your comments. Matthew Duku, you're also here. Ma Abi, thank you, Ma Abi. Mauto GH, you are here. Praise, hallelujah. I've seen your Clutch Zone, you're also here. I have Sefi Trend. Okay, thank you, Sefi Trend. Kofi Krabia Santedako, Emmanuel Amane, Ezekiel Dochedo, David Ando, you are here. I also have Felix Sion. Okay, Yaba, thank you for being here, Yaba. Trudy Agbewonu, thank you, Trudy. Henry Asante is also here. Then Gideon Akagbo. These are all the comments I have under the last video. That is House of Folk versus Heart of Lions highlights. Yes, these are the comments I have under that one. And thank you for watching. Don't forget to always like the video for me, subscribe, put on the bell for more updates on this channel. This is Kenny TV, and of course, we shall meet later.